This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
The lack of confidence to speak in a foreign language can be a tremendous issue for numerous students. In a learning environment, communicating with other students and the tutor in the language studied is crucial for fully comprehending the subject and consistently improving the mastery of the language. Nevertheless, students who do not feel comfortable expressing themselves in English and tend to withdraw from communication may demonstrate a decrease in learning progress, as well as lack the necessary interpersonal interaction. From this perspective, teachers should pay more attention to students who lack the confidence to speak the English language during class, incorporating strategies to promote self-assurance in these individuals. To develop English speaking skills, learners should always attempt to express their thoughts and feelings by communicating in this language. Research on English learning suggests that students who are more comfortable with communicating with other pupils and their teachers improve their language skills faster than those who only focus on writing or reading. Speaking in a given tongue allows the students to grasp the nature of the language efficiently, which ultimately leads to greater progress. Furthermore, learners who frequently communicate can establish a basis for future interaction in various types of situations, thus creating a strong foundation for future language use. In contrast, students who lack the confidence to express themselves in the given language experience difficulties in enhancing their knowledge. For instance, up to 20% of English learners report a lack of self-confidence and lower language acquisition. Such complications as decreased word recognition, slower thinking processes, and reduced memory capacity can also occur due to the lack of communication in English. In addition, foreign language learners experience the frustrating feeling of not being able to participate in the speaking activity, which further decreases their likelihood of successful language studying. As a result, these individuals often have difficulties with understanding speech and continuing English education. Another issue refers to the psychological processes underlying the lack of confidence to speak in English. Typically, most English learners experience problems when starting to speak in English, primarily due to the lack of experience and assurance in their grammar and pronunciation skills. Although these issues might be resolved by the learners themselves, this process can be enhanced by teachers who pay attention to the students' confidence levels and attempt to increase them. English tutors can use a variety of techniques and strategies aiming at improving the learner's self-assurance. It is suggested that going from an unconfident speaker to a confident one often involves changing your mindset. Thus, teachers should consider enhancing the student's motivation and positive self-image, eliminating the psychological barriers to speaking in English. Moreover, tutors should encourage free talk and interest learners in expressing themselves by suggesting familiar conversation topics and asking questions. These methods not only compel the students to participate in the discussion but also adhere to their personal preferences, which is essential for maintaining the motivation to study the language. In this regard, by observing the students' behavior and noticing their lack of self-confidence, tutors can learn to address emerging issues and prevent the occurrence of psychological speaking barriers. To conclude, lack of self-assurance in speaking English, demonstrated by language learners, has been discussed, presenting how low levels of confidence can result in decreased language progress. Although some learners might possess the necessary skills for comfortable reading, writing, and speaking in a particular language, reduced levels of self-assurance can lead to these individuals feeling uncertain about expressing themselves. In the future, such complications may evolve into reduced communication, influencing the individual's language mastery. Therefore, tutors should be especially cautious with maintaining high self-assurance skills in their students and implement teaching techniques to improve the learner's confidence. This research paper on the lack of self-confidence to speak English in language learners was written and submitted by a student just like you. The Ivy Panda Samples database hosts thousands of works similar to this one, on various subjects. Visit ivypanda.com to find what you are looking for, free of charge.